There is a global assault on forests as logging impacts natural intact ecosystems and the original cover of forests vanishes. Up to 75% of Australia's native forests have been destroyed or affected by logging. Many of these remaining forests are still being degraded and destroyed by Australia's logging industry. In 2002, only 25% of Tasmania's natural, intact forests remained. And since then, many more of these remaining forests have been degraded by logging. On the 31st of January 2013, the Australian Government nominated for 124,000 hectares of Tasmania's forests for World Heritage listing. Astonishingly, industrial logging of these very forests has continued and more is scheduled for this year. Taran is one of the main timber companies driving the ongoing destruction of these World Heritage nominated forests. In Tasmania's south, in the Huon region, 7 World Heritage Value forests are scheduled for logging. The loggers are not yet in any of these forest areas. Natural forest with extraordinary values remains intact here. However, these areas of wilderness forest, old growth, tall eucalyptus and rainforest understory are scheduled for ongoing logging within the coming months. Rainforests and tall eucalyptus forests in the Catamaran and Esperance and the wilderness forests in the Picton Valley are threatened by logging. Forestry Tasmania has plans to log threatened forests that have not yet seen a chainsaw. These unique ecosystems in Tasmania are on the logging schedule to supply timber to Taran, which is unacceptable. This company's plywood flooring has already proved controversial in the Japanese market. Despite being labelled as eco-ply, it comes from high conservation value forests. Roading and logging of old growth ecosystems occurs to source timber that meets specifications desired by Taran. Some of these forests are remote wilderness forests that have not been roaded before, or have only recently had new roads bulldozed in. Rainforest understory in these forests have ancient trees and provide habitat for unique wildlife. They are watershed with streams that flow to wild rivers. Also in Tasmania, southwest in the Derwent region, 8 coops are scheduled for ongoing logging. Despite the nomination of their World Heritage values, 5 of these areas are currently being logged. Forests with tall eucalyptus, including very significant tracts of the tallest flowering plants on the planet, and wilderness forests in the Styx and Tyenda valleys, Butler's Gorge, the Council and Clarence Lagoon are under threat by logging. World Heritage values in this region are being lost right now, and logging needs to cease immediately. The Australian Government should prevent any new logging from commencing and ensure that any current logging ceases so as to maintain the integrity and values of the World Heritage nominated forests. In Butler's Gorge, the tall forests are recognised to be absolutely outstanding wilderness, yet this is where logging is ripping the place apart. The outstanding World Heritage values of Butler's Gorge, giant eucalyptus forests, pristine temperate rainforests and diverse understory species. These ecologically significant forests need urgent protection from industrial logging. Taran product is being sourced from logging operations in the World Heritage Value forests, as is wood for sawmilling and for Forestry Tasmania's export peeler venture. Wood chip exports are also subsidised. This means that customers of Tasmanian product may still be receiving contentious wood from areas which both the Australian and Tasmanian governments have agreed should be listed for their World Heritage significance. It is unusual and unacceptable to allow ongoing destruction of these values that are currently being assessed by the World Heritage Committee in Paris. These forests remain under threat until all logging operations within the area are terminated. Imagine a label on furniture and flooring saying World Heritage values died here. Take action now at taran.good.do. You can write to the Japanese customers of Taran and request that they refuse to buy wood from World Heritage Value forests. Please help to save these magnificent forests and their unique wildlife. Send a message now.